the advanced activity strategy we call driving a leg. This is another feature and was created several years ago at the point of being totally frustrated, and many network marketers who really want to make their business work get so frustrated because they're bringing in so many prospects who've never been qualified on the front side, and they've been coerced to sign up, bribed to get in, and you haven't qualified them, much like how the three phases that we use in both the warm market and MLM qualifies a prospect and gives you a better chance of having success. And so, in learning all these things years ago myself, and having watched my team members over the years just be driven crazy through the lack of effort that some people put into their business. Some people want to go their own way. They don't want to have anything to do with the upline. There's just a whole assortment of different things that can go on with people because people are dynamic. And obviously God's created all of us to be that way. So the fact is that it can be a detriment if in fact you don't have or are not equipped to be prepared for it, because it can be challenging. So when you start having the focus that your success is dependent upon your team's success, which it is actually long term, but it's not just your team success in that team plural, it's specific strategic members of your team, a handful who will make your business successful. It's not everybody, because everybody's not going to run and do the things that you're willing to do. That's why you're watching the video. And so the challenge is it just gets so frustrating to have to go through that. Well, I came up with a way years ago, or a strategy we call driving a leg. And it allows to engage your list. And more importantly, with all those things I've just listed, never be held hostage by the inactivity or lack of focus or anything else having to do with your downline. In other words, you can drive a leg and it doesn't matter because you're focused and you've got a plan, and this is the plan. And boy, oh boy, has this worked for me over and over again. And, if somebody ever calls me about the fact that so-and-so's giving them a hard time, XYZ, I said, great, let's drive a leg. If they don't want to make a names list, or if it's always about somebody else in the group or something happening, my answer is, hey, that's great, let's go drive a leg. And how do you drive a leg? Well, it's real easy. And if you're brand new and you're sitting here listening to this information and you really want to make this work, this industry work, this doesn't matter what business you're in, the compensation plan or anything else. Here's how it works in utilizing Stifort and our strategic e-scripts. This is what can happen. You can basically begin with you and create your confirmed actives through the typical warm market approach. Now, they could also be MLM people out there. And now that process is a little longer, and we share that in the MLM leads presentation. But in the meantime, you're in a process of not trying to be overly worried about who's signing up or who's not getting in and focusing on all those wrong things. You're not paying attention to any of that in this particular strategy. It's all about, again, getting the confirmed actives. How many confirmed actives can I get? How many emails can I get out? How many people can I get to be active? How many people can I move through qualifying them by getting them to take action to become an active? How many of them can I go from there? And it's just, you work in that hamster wheel of activity, which is the proper type of activity. You're going to create more than enough confirmed actives so that at the point, in conjunction with you working with a good quality upline, or just by the chance you're out there creating the sparks that come about from your activity, you're going to get an enrollment. Or you may have somebody that that'll just get in because they want to work with you, they're your friends. Everybody's got those. Well, you'd hold that enrollment off to the side and wait for you to build a larger number of confirmed actives to kind of do exactly what we did in the leveraging portion instruction a moment ago.